Let's talk about one another stock which would be in focus, and SBI Life is the case in point. Remember, the SBI board has okayed change in plan to dilute stake in SBI Life. What they're planning to do now is they now plan to offer a 12% of SBI Life via IPO versus the earlier decided 10%. Mr. Arijit Basu, MD and CEO at SBI Life Insurance, he joins us on the show right now. Mr. Basu, hi, morning. Why this change of heart? Why an IPO of 12% stake?
Good morning. I think the SBI board had met yesterday, and they have taken this decision. As you would notice, it's only a small change, from 10 to 12%. It would, I presume, fit in with the overall expectations of both the shareholders, SBI and Cardiff, on how much they would like to put out to the market when the first IPO of the company happens. So I think the expectation now is that SBI is exploring up to 8% and Cardiff is exploring up to 4%.
Could you give me a timeline exactly? By when would we see this stake actually hit the market?
So the process has sort of just begun in the sense that we have declared our annual financial results for 2016-17. However, you know that we need to take regulatory approvals, and we have started the process of taking appointing investment bankers and the legal counsel. And once we have our embedded value in place, we will take regulatory approvals from the insurance regulator as well as the stock market regulator, which is SEBI, and then be in a position to go to the market.
What are the feelers that you've gotten so far? What is the response that you're getting from investors for the IPO, prima facie?
We have not directly reached out to investors, but the market is viewing SBI Life very positively because we have been doing well on both qualitative and quantitative parameters for the last 2 or 3 years. And in fact, right since inception, we have been a very solid risk-focused company. In that sense, the investors, the analysts have regarded this very highly. They know that this is the most important subsidiary of SBI. And the buzz around the issue when it happens is extremely positive.
Yeah, it sure is. You just hinted towards the embedded value as well, Mr. Basu. Could you reiterate what the embedded value for FY17 would be?
So FY16 embedded value was declared last year. FY17, while we have declared our annual financial results, the working around the embedded value takes a little longer, and this time we are getting it vetted by an independent actuarial firm. So it will take slightly longer. I think we are expecting to be in place with the FY17 embedded value, March figures, by the end of May or early June. So till then we are not in a position to comment because the working is still on actually, that what exactly is the embedded value.
The recent deals have been around 3 to 3.3 times the price to embedded value. Can we expect a similar valuation if you don't want to give me a number?
No, so just to explain, the final valuation in the insurance industry and in life insurance depends on two things. The embedded value is the value of the company from the business which is already embedded. That is the business which has already been written. So the embedded value is something which is already there. The final figure which comes in, which takes into account the future prospects of the company, which is called the structural value. That is based on the current embedded value, what could be the growth of the company, what could be the new business margins, etc. And some projection is made. So that is something which the market will decide in case of our issue. Just to give a number, when we had gone in for the stake sale, maybe 4 or 5 months back, at that point in time, the multiple over the embedded value was 3.54. But the dynamics of a stake sale and the dynamics of an IPO are quite different. So we we actually have no idea whatsoever as to what the final valuation which the market will be given for SBI Life.
Okay.